So I'm back with another video. So today we are going to have our weekly uh, setups and outlooks on forex indices and Bitcoin. So as you know, we normally start with a forex calendar. We normally start with a forex calendar, forex factory calendar, just to check what are the upcoming news release for this week. As you can see here, on the 10th. Huh? What is this? So there are no news release on Monday, Monday the 8th. There are no release news. Tuesday also there is nothing, as you can see here. And Monday 8th there is nothing. Tuesday the 9th there is nothing. Wednesday there is US dollar news, CPI. Be aware of this. Watch out for this CPI because this one is highly volatile. So now on Thursday we have GBP, BOE, Bank of England, a monetary policy report, and we have MPC, official bank rate reports, GBP monetary policy summary, and GBP official bank rate, and 2 p.m. GBP, Bank of England government gov, Barry speaks, and on Thursday May 11, we have at 3:30 PM USD core PPI, unemployment claims, and we have on Friday we have NZD inflation expectations at 6 a.m. We have GDP. We have at 5 p.m. USD premium UOM consumer sentiment. So that's all. So now let's get back to the charts. As usual, we normally start with DXY. We normally start with the DXY. So let me just quickly get this off. We normally start with the DXY analysis. So as you can see here, on the DXY, we are bearish on the DXY. We are bearish on the DXY on daily, as you can see here. Price is making lower low, lower high. So we didn't break this lower high. So now price is just in between the lower low and lower high. So that is on daily. On weekly, we shifted from bullish to bearish, as you can see here. Price came where? Price came from this. Price came tapped here and then it sold. So we are now on the way to this low here, but price failed to break this low here. So we might go back up and collect some enough liquidity for the dollar to do what? For the dollar to drop. We might, price has a possibility of going higher and it sells just to come to this zone which is here. So there's a supply zone which is here on the weekly. So now, for now, let's look at the lower time frame. The lower time frame, let me say H4. H4, we are consolidating. We are not consolidating. We are in a downtrend. S weekly. So as you can see here, we are on a downtrend. So we price the other week, price came to grab liquidity on the upper side, then it sold. So it didn't break this low here, but we are waiting for this low to go. But it cannot go for now, or it might go in the future, but we are might. So this is a little bit confusing, but overall, we are bearish on H4, and we broke this one. So we are waiting now for price to break. If price break this higher, then we shifted. We went in the trend of weekly and the daily, which is a bit uh weekly is bearish, day is bearish, and 4H is bearish. So we are now waiting for price to come here. So there's a possibility of price to either come and tap in this area here and then it can sell, or price could just open and break this low and retest and go down. So that is my view on DXY. So we have to wait on Monday what is price going to do on Monday. Then on Tuesday we end our buys or sells. So now let's go to Euro USD. Now looking at Euro USD, looking at Euro USD as I entered the other week, I got an entry here, and then this entry lasted for at least a week. This move lasted for at least a week. So it was a good trade, this one. As I know, there is too much liquidity above here. Price has a possibility of going higher because we are in an uptrend overall. So for now, we are breaking structure to the upside, break of structure to the upside. We are making higher, 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 low, higher, 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 low, higher, 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 low, higher, 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 low. So we came from a higher low now. Price came from a higher low, and we formed a bullish engulfing here. So there is a possibility of now price to of continuing up. So I'm waiting now on either Monday or Tuesday. What is price going to do on Tuesday? So price is a possibility of either going higher to break and come to retest and continue higher. That is my view on Euro USD. So price has a possibility of going higher because we formed a bullish engulfing, which is here. This one is a bullish engulfing. So we have the possibility of price to break higher, and we enter here when it price comes back to retest. When price comes back to retest, so we have a bigger stop loss here. We have a bigger stop loss here. So, but if you can enter on a lower time frame, let me say H1 or 30 minutes or 15 minutes, you can have a tight stop loss. So now we are waiting for break of a change of character here, either Monday or Tuesday. Change of character, and we wait for a pullback after a change of character, and then we buy after a change of character. So as you can see here, because price is overall, we are coming from a demand zone which is here now. So we are waiting for a shift here on a lower time frame. Let me say H1, and then we enter after a pullback. After a pullback, and then we target this higher which is here. So now let's look at the USD JPY. Let's look at the USD JPY. USD JPY, as you can see, we obviously broke structure. This is a bit confusing, yo. We broke structure here, or maybe we got or we are just coming from this zone here, because there's a possibility of price to go lower. Is this one a break of structure? Because price is now coming from this zone here, this supply here, which is internal, but we have a shift here again. We have a shift, internal shift of structure here. So we have a possibility of price to just open and come in at this zone, and then we buy from here. We buy from here. We target where? We target this here, and we put our stop loss just below this low here. So we have shifted on H1, but let's look at on H4. Now looking at H4, we have a break of structure, but the problem is, the other thing is that you have to consider here is price tapped in a higher time frame supply, which is above here. So we have a possibility of price to just go back up to buy, and then it could we could sell here. We have a possibility of price doing that, because we have to think in probability. You cannot just say the market will do this and this. You have to think in probability. You can't just say the market will do this and this and this. So there are certain scenarios that you have to consider here. Price can either open, go lower, grab liquidity here, and we buy, or price can just go higher here, open, go higher. Okay, price could just go higher, open, and drop, and then it go higher, just like that. That is a scenario on price has a possibility of, what's wrong with this? So, or price can just go lower and grab liquidity, and then we buy here. So these are the scenarios that I have on USD JPY. So now looking at US dollar card, we broke structure to the upside, but let me look at the higher time frame to confirm. On the higher time frame, daily is just consolidating. As you can see, it's just in the same area. So on weekly we are also consolidating here on weekly. As you can see, we are also consolidating. So if you could break out, if you can have a breakout here, there's a possibility of price just coming here below, breakout, and then it could sell. It could sell here. If price breakout, we sell. As you can see, this is the scenario. If price break out of this consolidation, we break out, and then when it done a retest, we sell from there. So that's my view on US dollar card. So there, I don't have too much information on US card because it's a bit consolidating. So we have to wait until it break out of that consolidation. So now let's look at GBP USD. Now looking at GBP USD, we are bullish, obviously, as you can see. On a daily time frame, we are bullish. Weekly, We are also bullish weekly. So we are bullish on a weekly time frame. Now looking at H4, obviously we broke structure on H4. Now we have to retest now. We have to wait for a pullback now on H4. Now we have to wait for a pullback. Now we have two demand zone that I draw up here. We have this first demand zone. Price can either just open on Monday and then it can come down here and then we buy from there. Or price can just open we put our stop loss just below this demand zone that we draw, the first demand zone. Or price can just open, break this low, and then it it does what? You can even sell here after it break this low here. If it break this low, then you sell, targeting where? Targeting this demand zone which is here. So for me, I will just wait for, I will only look for buys. I won't sell against the trend. So for me, I'll just wait for buys here. These two demand zone that I draw here. You put your stop loss just below this zone, and then you target this. So a 1 to what? A 1 to 6, a 1 to 5 risk reward ratio. Yeah. So we are only looking at these two zones here. You can sell if you see a nice sell on H1 or 30 minutes or 15 minutes. But for me, I'm just trading on this higher time frame, which is a H4 or H1, and I draw these two zones. I'm waiting for price to come at these two demand zones and then wait for candlestick formation. Then I see, okay, if there's a shift on a lower time frame, there's a shift, a change of character somewhere there, then I can buy. Or I'll just go in aggressively and I'll put my SL down at this low here. Or if a price can go lower, I wait for price to break this one, retest and come at this uh demand zone, second demand zone, which is a higher demand zone, this one, and then I could buy here, then I put my SL here. That is my view on GBP USD. Now you're looking at NZD USD, NZD USD. NZD USD, let me look on the higher time frame. Guys, higher time frame matters, guys. Higher time frame matter. If you don't draw, if you don't trade off of those zones that you draw on a higher time frame, guys, you will lose more, guys. Higher time frame is more important than the lower time frame, as you can see here. So as you can see here, NZD USD is bearish on daily, weekly. As I looked at, it's also bearish on a weekly because we broke structure here. We broke structure here. We broke structure here. So, and we reverse from this supply zone which is here. You can clearly see that supply zone that we draw here on. You would have entered the sell here, guys. You would have entered the sell here, as you can see here. Put your SL just slightly above this, and then you target this. You could have gotten a 1 to 3. You would have gotten a 1 to 3 here. So for now, we have to focus on the now, which is now. So for now, price is coming where? Price is here. Price is just here, guys. As you can see, price is reversing at this zone, which is this supply zone. Now for us, now we are waiting on Monday to price to either go lower And once it goes lower, when it goes up for a retest, and then place we place a sell. We put our SL stop loss just above this zone, this high here, and then we target where? We target this low here. It's a 1 to 4 or 1 to 3. So we expect this low to go, guys. We expect this low to go. So that's my view on uh NZD USD. So the market has already shifted bearish. So now we are waiting for a break of structure here. We break on the lower time frame. The lower time frames, like we just went to grab liquidity in this area. We are already in this zone, which is supply zone here. We are waiting now for a shift. We wait for a shift here. If a shift happens, and then we enter after a pullback here. So that's my view on NZD USD. Now looking at again, looking at gold. Let's look at gold. Gold, I'm already in one of the trades, as you can see here. So now price, there is too much liquidity. Price went up there to get liquidity. So I was just targeting for price to break out here. Price already now breakout. Price made a breakout of this consolidation, which is here, guys. As you can see, guys, price has already broken out of that consolidation. So now we are now waiting for now a retest. Now price is at a retest now. So price is already at a retest at a supply zone. Price has already tapped in the supply zone. So for now, we just have to wait for price now on Monday or Tuesday. What can the market give us on gold? Okay, market can either go up, break the higher, and then it can retest after a retest. Let me see on the H4, on H1. H1 price can either go up, break and retest, or it can open to come back and retest here, then you can buy. So I'm already in a buy here. Price came here, this demand zone. I mean, this demand zone here. I'm already in a buy, so I'm waiting. I'll just hold this trade. I will hold this trade. Or if the market can either open, go lower, shift, made a shift here, and come back to this refined zone, which is draw here on a lower time frame, and then we buy from there. If price does that, if price break this one, we go for a sell here, and then we target this demand zone, which is here. Or for me, I'm just waiting now. I'm just holding this one. I will check what the market will give. If the market goes higher, I'll obviously take profit. I will take profit from there. So that's my view on gold. That's my view on gold. So now let's look at AOD USD. AOD USD. Looking at AOD USD. Looking at AOD USD, we are bearish. As you can see, guys, we are bearish. I'm mostly focused on these higher time frames because the lower time frames, they are having too many fake outs. There is too much manipulation on lower time frame. That's why I don't trust this lower time frame. As you can see here on the higher time frame on daily, we are bearish, guys. We are bearish. We are breaking structure to the downside. So now we unfortunately we did not break this low. So now price went up. Price went up. It's either maybe grabbing liquidity and later we could drop. After it drops, and then we wait for a retest, and then we can enter a sell here, guys. We enter a sell here after a shift on a lower time frame. That is a change of character on a lower time frame, like H4, H1, or 30 minutes. And then once price comes back here, you sell. So you must always check for break of structure, guys. We are already coming at this zone, supply zone, which is here, and we went down. We broke structure here inside internal structure, and then we went up again. So now price is either grabbing liquidity or we are changing or we are either shifting now. So you have to watch out for Monday or Tuesday. We will have to wait for on Monday or Tuesday what the market can give us. So that's my view on USD, AUD USD. Now let's look at GBP JPY. Now looking at GBP JPY, GBP JPY, GBP JPY, we are obviously in an uptrend. You don't have too much information to know these guys. You are obviously, you only need higher time frame and lower time frame to read the market structure, guys. So the market structure, as you can see on a higher time frame, we broke structure, guys. Since from here we have been breaking structure to the upside. So as you can see, guys, breaking structure to the upside. Breaking structure to the upside. We also had a break of structure here. Break of structure. Now this one a break of structure. Obviously a week is also a break of structure, but if you go to there, if you want to see a clear break of structure, you could see it on H4 or H1. So now on Monday we are waiting for a pullback, or the pullback is already done. As you can see, the pullback is already done. As you can see here, we have a demand zone which is here. Price is coming from this demand zone which is here. We already tapped in this demand zone. Now we formed a shooting star. Can this shooting star be confirmed? We are waiting now on Monday to see what price is going to do. What is price going to do here on Monday or Tuesday? Stick around in our free Telegram group, guys. We have a free Telegram group for all of us. So if you want to be part of the Telegram group, just click on the link down below to join our free Telegram group. It's where we drop our setups every day. Every setup that I take, I drop it on that group, guys. You don't have to pay anything. I don't sell anything, guys. I'm not interested in selling anything for now. So your only support that I need, guys, because I'm doing this for free. I don't do this I don't sell anything. I don't sell courses. I don't sell signal. I don't do mentorship. The only the only support that you can give me, guys, is by liking the video, sharing the video, commenting down below, guys. It's very important for me, guys. I need to grow my channel. So guys, you doing that, you are doing so much for me. So we are now already coming at this demand zone which is here. So we are waiting on Monday now to price to come back or to either break and come back for a retest and then we buy. So that is what my view on GBP JPY. As you can see, guys, GBP JPY. We are waiting for either a breakout and retest, or we are waiting for a retest again, and then we could buy here after a second retest. You put your stop loss just below here, and then you target where? You target a 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 or 1 to 1. It's up to you, guys. It's up to you. So you decide what risk or reward ratios you target. Me, I only target 1 to 2 or 1 to 3. Yeah, that's my view on GBP JPY. GBP JPY. Now we already checked it gold, so we are waiting for. We will go to Bitcoin. Let's look at Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing? So now Bitcoin, as you can see, Bitcoin is a bit uh, on H4. We shifted structure here. We broke out. Now I don't know whether we are now, are we doing this? Are we going to shift lower or how? There are two scenarios here. Either the market can just open and go higher and break structure, and then we do what? We buy after a pullback. or the market can just either, because we have a shift here, and then a shift structure here on H4, it shifted to bearish here, as you can see here, guys. This is the last low which is broken now. So if it's broken like that, and then our structure on H4, it's shifted from bullish to bearish. We have been making higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So now we broke structure, we broke this low, the previous one, we broke it, and then now we are making lower low and lower high. This is the confirmed lower high. So if price could break this one, if price break this one, then we wait for what? We wait for a pullback. Then after a pullback, we sell. We sell just here. If price comes back at this supply zone, which is here, you put your stop loss somewhere here. Just put your stop loss somewhere here. And then you target what? You target this. A 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 is enough, guys. You don't have to get a 1 to 10 or 1 to 20 just like that. So, or if the market could just open up and go higher and break this structure here, we wait for a pullback. Then after a pullback, then we buy here. So that's my view on Bitcoin, guys. That's my view on Bitcoin. If you want me to go into details, if you want me to go in details, guys, if you want me to go in details, just drop a comment down below, guys. Drop a comment down below. Let's look at Euro JPY. Euro JPY, obviously, we are coming from a what? We have the break of structure. We are coming now from a demand zone. So from this demand zone now, we are waiting for what? Okay, let's look at the daily. Daily is obviously bullish, guys. We have the break of structure. Weekly is also bullish, as you can see. Now we are coming from a demand. We are already at a demand. So what do we do? What do we do? We just wait and watch price. What price can give us. So we don't force trades. You just watch what is price going to give us. If it give us a nice entry, and then we, as you can see here, we are waiting for a shift, guys. We should wait for a shift. Once price break this higher, and then that is a shift in the structure. Because yeah, we are waiting for a shift here. We are waiting for a shift, a change of character. After a change of character, and then we buy here. Or price can just come. Or price on Monday can just, or Tuesday can just come, drop lower, and then we could buy here. Because price is already in an uptrend, as you can see here. Then we just buy here. What the heck is going on? We just buy here, and then the target way. A 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 is enough, guys. A 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 is enough. Because we have, you put your SL just below this. 1 to 5 or 1 to, we have a big supply zone which is here. So you have to be mindful of that one. You have to watch out for this one. So there's a supply zone above here. So you target your target should be, your TP should be in this supply zone which is above here. So that's my view on Euro JPY now. So what else did I leave? What else did I leave? We have to look at the NAS. Let's look at Nasdaq indices. Looking at Nasdaq, guys. Nasdaq has been consolidating for the longest time. Oh, we had a break of structure here. We had a break of structure. So we came from this consolidation. I don't know, maybe this one is a fake out. So this could be a fake out, or it could just proceed to go higher. So let me look at the high time frame. So the high time frame is bullish, guys. So the high time frame is bullish. So we could draw a zone here. This is daily. This is daily, guys. As I said, if you want me to go into details, just join our Telegram group. It's where every trade that I take, I drop it in our group, guys. So the link will be in the video description, guys. For you to be part of the group, you don't have to pay anything. I don't sell anything. So you put your SL here. You now wait for price to come back here. This demand zone which I draw here. Once price comes back here, and then you target a 1 to 2 or 1 to 3, it's also fine, guys. A 1 to 2 or 1 to 3, it's also fine. So that's my view on Nasdaq, guys. I don't have to be there to spend more time on that one. So let's look at US 30. Now looking at US 30, okay, as I said, okay, we are now on H4. We are on H4. We will wait for price to come where? We will wait for price to come at this supply and demand zone which you draw here, because internal structure has been shifted, or we can either go. There are two scenarios here. Either price can just go lower and retest, and then it can drop, or and then we enter a sell here. We enter a sell just here after a retest, and then we target this low here. Or price can just open, and then after it open, it can drop lower, and then we buy here at this demand zone which is here. We target this higher. So we put our stop loss where? We put our stop loss here. We target a what? 1 to 3 or 1 to 2 or 1 to, yeah, 1 to 3. So that's my view on US 30, guys. So guys, don't forget to comment down below what's your view? What is your setups for this week? What are your setups for this week? What currency pairs? What indices? What are you looking at? You can drop down below, guys. Like the video, share the video, comment down below, guys. So as I said, the free Telegram link, the free Telegram group link will be in the video description. I'll also drop it in the comment section so that you can join for free. You don't pay anything, guys. So bye, guys.